We're back here at Cox Softball Complex for game number 2 of this doubleheader between Central Methodist and Stevens. Central Methodist won the first game 18-11 on a run, 18 runs, 11 hits, no errors. Stevens 1 run, 4 hits and 6 errors. The winning pitcher was Chloe Perkins with the victory. She is 1-0 on the year. So game number 2, yeah, we don't have the lineups yet for Stevens. They're still working on it, but we'll give you Central Methodist's starting lineups. That's Joe Kreider at third base. Elizabeth Palumbo at first base. Madison Roberts at short. Maddie Holly is at behind the plate. Casey Jolly's in center. Lauren Hill's a designated player. Daly Garland's at second. Carly Robinson's in left. And then Ainsley Fillers in right field there. Today's starting pitcher is Cassidy Brennan. It looks like the starting lineups, as Clint Polson brings out his starting lineups there as well. So both the coaches meet at home plate there is where we're getting ready for game number 2 there between Central Methodist and, of course, Stevens. Central Methodist they are already 3-0 on the homestand. They won 2 games Friday over Columbia College. First game was 9-4 and then 10-3. Trying to take the third, trying to get fourth game in, and then they have the long road trip. And we'll go ahead and give you Stevens' starting lineup. That's Emma Angel leading off and playing center field. That's Elise Kendrick is in right field. That's Ivy Smart, today's starting pitcher. That's Kara Krieger. That's Katie Dennis. That's short designated player. That's Kendall Vincent at shortstop. That's Jackie Guerrero at third. Landry Bales at first. Celeste Afton. So Celeste Afton is at second base. And there you see Cassidy Brennan on the mound. Senior from Noster, Missouri. It's right between Sedalia and Warrensburg on Highway 50. Of course, I got to see her dad, Thomas, who was here today. Got a great visit with him as well. She is 1-1 with an ERA at 7. With a walk and 4 strikeouts there, so we'll set the defense there. Of course, we got Carly Robinson left. Casey Jolly's at center. In right field is Ainsley Feller. In the infield, you got Joe Kreider at third. Madison Roberts is at shortstop. Daly Garland. Elizabeth Palumbo's at first. And then, of course, behind the plate, Maddie Holly. As Emma Angel gets started. And the first pitch came at 3:13 p.m. Temperature around 50 degrees. The time and temperature sponsored by the Parking Spot. Easy to spot and easy to park. The Parking Spot here at Kansas City International Airport. 0-1 to count. The 0-1. That's a ball. 1-1 now. In the first game today, Angel went 0 for 3. The old one. The 1-1 gets away, and it's 2-1. Two balls and one strike. Stevens is 0-5. It's the ground ball. There, Roberts has it. Throws to Palumbo, and there's out number 1. There's Elise Kendrick. Kendrick went 1 for 3 with a double. First pitch. That's a ball. 1-0 the count. There we go. The 1-0. Strike. 1-1 now. One pitch. Ball 2-1 now. Cassidy Brent on the mound. 2-1 pitch. Hits a little pop-up into center field. Looks like Jolly's there for out number 2. So 2 quick outs now. Here's Ivy Smart. Went 1 for 3 with a single. Next time you get to hear the broadcast, of course, Saturday with baseball doubleheader against Baker. Ball 1 their pregame show, 12:45 p.m., 1 o'clock start time on Saturday. Baseball 7-7, 1-3 in the conference. They lost 3 out of 4 to Mid-American Nazarene over the weekend. Pat Reardon now 6 away from 1,000. 3-0 the count. And if everything goes according to plan, could be the second game of that doubleheader against Williams Baptist. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 now. Three and one now. 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Fly ball center field. There's Jolly. 3 out, 3 up and 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score, but here comes Central Methodist in the bat. We'll go ahead and set the defense for you there for Stevens in game number 2 there. Savannah Greathouse is in left. Emma Angels in center. Elise Kendricks in right. And third base, Jackie Guerrero. At shortstop, Kendall Vincent. Second baseman, Celeste Athon. First baseman, Landry Bales. Behind the plate is their catcher, Kara Krieger. And today's starting pitcher there is Ivy Smart there as well. And, of course, we'll give you today's starting lineups for Central Methodist. Joe Kreider is the third. Elizabeth Palumbo is at first base there. Madison Roberts is at shortstop. That's Maddie Holly is behind the plate. Casey Jolly's in center. Lauren Hill's the designated player. Daly Garland's at second. Carly Robbins is in left. And Ainsley Feller. Ainsley Feller is in right field there. Pat Reardon coaching at third. He is 6 wins away from 1,000. And as Joe Kreider will be the batter. Kreider in the first game went 1 for 2 with a double. 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Of course, her family is listening in from Eagle, Idaho. First pitch, ball 1. 1-0 to count on Joe Kreider. The 1-0. 2-0 to count. Two and 0 on Joe Kreider. 2-0 pitch. Looping liner in the left field, and it's dropped. Kreider's on his way to second. That'll probably be an error on the left fielder there. There's no question about it. She should have had that one easily. Here's Liz Palumbo. Went 0 for 3 with an RBI. Has 13 RBIs on the year. And I want to thank her mom, Suzanne, for bringing me the cake. The birthday cake was up in the press box there. Made the trip from Sterling to Fayette. There. Even though my birthday is a week from tomorrow, but you know what? Hey, I will take an early birthday present there. 13 RBIs on the year for Elizabeth Palumbo. The 1-0. 2-0 to count. Two-0 pitch. Slices it to left field, down the left field line. Here comes Kreider. Palumbo will have a double, 1-0 Central Methodist. RBI number 14 on the year for Elizabeth Palumbo. And here's Madison Roberts. Roberts went 0 for 1 with 2 walks. 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1 now. The 1-1. Nice stop there, but here comes Palumbo headed for third. Boy, she read that one perfectly. Good job by the catcher keeping it in front. But it was far enough to allow Palumbo to go to third. 2-1 to count. Maddie Holly on deck. Fouls it off. 2-2. Two-two pitch. That's high. 3-2. 3-2. Ground ball, nice pop by the pitcher, throws over to first, and there's out number 1. There's Maddie Holly up there. Had a great visit with her. Madison Holly. Had a great visit with her in between games of it. Homer and 13 RBIs on the year. Went 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. Strike call. The 0-1 now. Oh, nice stop there. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouls it off there. 1-2 the count. One, 2 pitch. That's high. 2-2.
That's a great strategy to save up.
Two pitch. Ground ball right to the pitcher. Checks the runner. Throws the first. And there's out number 2. So 2 quick outs now for Casey Jolly. 3 homers, 12 RBIs. 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs. With 2 singles. First pitch. Lines a shot in the left center field. That's up against the wall. Palumbo scored. Jolly goes to second. It's 2-0 Central Methodist. Now brings up Lauren Hill. Went 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs. No homers, 10 RBIs for the homecoming queen from California, Missouri. And a 2-0 lead. Ball 1 there. The 1-0. Looping liner. That's a foul ball just by an eyelash. 1-1 now. That's her dad, Brian, here. One pitch. That's up there. 2-1 now. Strike. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Outside. 3-2 now. Daly Garland on to hit a big 3-run homer in that first inning, game number 1. That gave Central Methodist that 5-0 lead there. It's a high fly ball to left field. Left fielder goes back. And it's up against the wall. Jolly will score. Here comes Hill. She is thinking 3. She is in there with a triple. 3-0 Central Methodist. 4 RBIs in this doubleheader for Lauren Hill. Garland in that first game went 2 for 2 with a homer and 3 RBIs, and that 3 RBIs came in that home run came in the first inning that gave Central Methodist that 5-0 lead there. Now has a homer and 6 RBIs. Strike, going 1 now. The 0-1 now. Hits the ground ball to third. They get the force play at third. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the second inning. 3-0 Central Methodist. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, and an error for Stevens. There's Kara Kragler. Will be the batter. Went 0 for 0 with 2 walks. First pitch. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 now. 1-1 now. Also, I wanted to take a moment, of course, this past January, of course, Bob Euchre passed away at the age of 90. One of the best baseball announcers in our game today. And also this past Monday, New York sports legend Al Troutwig passed away as well at the age of 68. Of course, always thinking of him as the pregame show host for all the games involving the Knicks, the New York Rangers, and the New York Yankee games on MSG Network. I always remember him back in the 1980s, used to do the pregame show for the hockey matches on USA Network. 2-2 pitch is a ground ball to the second baseman, Garland. Throws over to Palumbo for out number 1. And here's Katie Dennis up there. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch. That's a ball, 1-0 the count. Now, first game today for Central Methodist, they scored 5 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the third, and 6 big runs in the fourth. 2-0 the count. 2-0 pitch is 3-0 now. Three 0 pitch. Strike. 3-1 now. Three one. Pops that one up. 3-2 now. Three-two pitch. Little pop up. Garland is there for out number 2. 2 quick outs now. And there is Kendall Vincent. 0 for 2 in the first game today. First pitch. Ooh, outside. 1-0 the count. One 0 pitch. Inside. 2-0. Two 0 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-1. Two 1 pitch. Ground ball. Garland. 3 attempts. Made the 3 plays. And it all results in 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one let on. We head to the bottom of the second inning. 3-0 Central Methodist. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors for Central Methodist, no runs, no hits, and an error for Stevens. There's Carly Robbins up the bat. In the first game today, she went 0 for 1. No homers, 1 RBI on the year. So Robbins is 2 for 5, batting .400 on the year. First pitch is a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 now. Fouls it off there, 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. Round ball fouled. 0-2 pitch is outside. 1-2. One-two pitch. Lines a shot, and it's dropped by the center fielder. Robbins is headed for 2. So another error there. Boy, that was a wicked shot. That should have been handled cleanly, but instead, it's a double. Actually, it's a 2-base error. Here's Ainsley Feller, 1-0 for 3 in the first game of our doubleheader. Now it's an RBI on the year. Freshman from Blue Springs, Missouri. Ball 1 there. One and 0 to count. Round ball, base hit. They're going to hold Robbins, and here comes Feller in the second. So it's a single. Then take second on the throw. Second on the throw. And it's now second and third there. Here's Joe Kreider. Reached on an error her first time up. First pitch. Fouls that one off. 0-1 now. Four hits now for Central Methodist. The 0-1. Nice stop there. 1-1 now. The 1-1. It's a fly ball in the left center field. That's well hit. At the track, it's gone. A 3-run homer for Joe Kreider. And it's 6-0 Central Methodist. For Joe Kreider, Joey Kreider has 2 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. I believe that should be 5 hits there for us. And now Elizabeth Palumbo up there. She doubled her first time up. Even though the scoreboard says 4, but it should be 5 there because the ruling was a single and then went second on the throw. Of course, I want to thank her mom, Suzanne, for bringing me the cake. Looking forward to that cake there from Sterling, Illinois. It's a little bad hop. That should be a base hit all the way there. That was a tough play there. Oh, they're going to give that an error. So 2 errors in this inning. And now here's Madison Roberts grounding out to the pitcher her first time up. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 now. Inside corner, strike 2. 0-2 the count. 6-0 now. A 3-run homer by Joey Kreider. 0-2 the count. 0-2 pitch. Oh, nice stop. It gets away from there. Palumbo will take second. That would be a pass ball there. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, outside. 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Of course, today's attendance in the first game was 42,500. There's a base hit there. They're going to hold Palumbo over at third. That's the sixth hit of the game there for Central Methodist. So now here is Madison Holly. There's who grounded out to the pitcher the first time. Maddie Holly grounded out to the pitcher the first time. Ball one there, of course, Tateson. First game today, 46,220 is the attendance. Now I know a lot of people were watching on television across the world. 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Nice stop by the catcher, but far enough to advance Roberts there. 2-0 to count. Second and third, and nobody out. 3-0 to count. Three-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1 now. Casey Jolly on deck. 3-1. Slices that one foul. 3-2. Three-two pitch. It's a little roller, and Holly is out for number one. 3 unassisted. Here's Casey Jolly, doubled her first time up there. Did she go? No, she did not. Held up in time. 1-0 to count. If everything goes according to plan, we'll hopefully talk to Pat Reardon for a post-game report. Talk about the doubleheader there, and of course the big long road trip. I think about 7 games. Ground ball, the first checks, and steps on second. Steps on the first base bag for out number 2. Here's Lauren Hill. Tripled and drove in a run so far. And so far in this doubleheader, she has 4 RBIs. 4 RBIs there. First pitch. Lines a base hit. Palumbo scores. Roberts scores. 8-0. 6 RBIs there. Here's Daly Garland reaching on a fielder's choice her first time out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'll be 7 hits now. So far, Lauren Hill has 13 RBIs on the year. Garland's the 9th man to bat this inning. And 8-0 lead there. Hill's at second with a double. And there's a strike call, 0-1 now. Four hits this inning there. The 0-1 now. That's a ball, 1-1. One and one to count the 1-1. Oh, that gets away. Hill will take third. She walks over to third there. Two and one to count. 2-1 pitch. That kind of gets away, but Lauren Hill will stay there, and the count is 3-1. Three and one now on Daly Garland. Three-one pitch. That's ball four now. So first and third now for Carly Robbins. Started the inning off with an error by the center fielder. And the 18 runs, that's the season high. The previous one was 13 against Alvin Nazarene, also 13 against Oklahoma City. Strike, 0-1 now. Oh, 1 now. Round ball. Robbins will go second. Drops it. Oh, my. That'll be a fielder's choice. So it's 9-0. It's Lauren Hill scores an RBI. I think that'll be an error on the second baseman. Here's Ainsley Feller. Singled and went to second on the throw there. So 9-0 now. It's a ground ball. Pitcher has it. Throw the first for the third out. So 6 runs on just 4 hits. 2 errors. 3 errors. We're through to 9-0 Central Methodist. Maybe supposed to be 7. Up to bat. Went 0 for 1. Yeah. So 9 runs, 8 hits, no errors. No runs, no hits, and 4 errors. 2-0 is the count. Strike called. 2-1 now. 4-5. Okay. 2-1 pitch is a high pop up. And the left fielder makes the catch for out number 1. She's got the first 7 outs recorded. And now, here's Landry Bales went 0 for 0 with a walk. So 9 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Central Methodist. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 5 errors for Stevens. Ball 1 there. There's a strike. 1-1 now. Okay. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. One and two the count. Looping liner. And the right fielder's there for out number 2.
Now batting second baseman number 1,
Celeste Athan is the batter. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch. A ball. 1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. One and one the count. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Two and two. Fouls it all. Two pitch is another pop foul. Two pitch. Misses that one. 3-2. Emma Angel's on deck. Three, two. Lines a shot. That's up against the wall there. So Athon will stop at second with a double. Their first hit of the game for Stevens. Here's Emma Angel grounded out to short to Madison Roberts. First pitch. Ground ball. There's a base hit at the middle. Here comes Athon in the score, and she is out. What a throw by Tracy Jolly. So it's a base hit. And then Athon is thrown out at home. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. And, of course, one left on. Into the bottom of the third. It is 9-0 Central Methodist. Three, 4, 5. Okay, 8 hits. Of course, we'll see you. Of course, our next broadcast will be on Saturday. We welcome in Bacon University. It'll be a baseball game with Bacon University. Central Methodist 7-7. 1-3 in the conference. It's part of the 4-game sweep. We'll have a doubleheader on Saturday. Pre-game show 12:45, 1 o'clock start time. Second game around 3:30, and then Sunday we'll have games 3 and 4. Pre-game show at 12:45, 1 o'clock start time as well. Second game at 3:30, and it's the weekend before my 50th birthday. So we're about ready to get going in the bottom of the third inning. 9-0 Central Methodist. Quentin Norris in the catbird seat. And it's Joe Kreider up there. 1 for 2 with a homer and 3 RBIs. First pitch. That's a ball. 1-0 to count. That's inside. 2-0. 3-0 the count. 3 balls and no strikes on Joey Kreider. Playing her toward left. Takes a strike, 3-1 now. Three one. Hits the ground ball to the second baseman. Stays with it. And that'll probably be an infield hit, no question about it. That was a tough play there. As Elizabeth Palumbo up there. 1 for 2 with a double. That's Isabella Proctor. So 9 hits now. That was a tough play, even though that was an error, but I'm going to give her a base hit. That's a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes on Elizabeth Palumbo. And I want to thank her mom, Suzanne, for bringing me the cake. Looking forward to the birthday cake. It looks like it's the same one as last year, the chocolate chip birthday cake. Difference is, of course, it has green and has green icing. 2-0 to count. Two-0 pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Two balls and 1 strike. Isabel Proctor is the courtesy runner. 2-1 pitch. Line shot in the left. There's a base hit. That's the 10th hit of the game for Central Methodist. Even though the scoreboard says 7, but in my book, it's 10. There's Madison Roberts. 1 for 2 with a single. Because that play by second base, that was a tough one there on a tough ground ball, but had trouble getting the exchange down. And all the times I have watched a lot of Major League Baseball and watched a lot of baseball and softball, I've seen plays like that, and most of the time they would give hits. The 1-0. 2-0 the count. Central Methodist won the first game 18-1. They're 7-3. Stevens is 0-5. Three and 0 to count. Rio pitch. Takes a strike. 3-1. Three and 1 to count. Oh, no thanks. 3-1 pitches a ground ball, knocks it down. Here comes Kreider. Throws a bit up the line, and that'll be a base hit there. And then takes second on the throw there. So it's 10-0 now. So 11 hits already. Sammy Pika is the new. Here's Matty Holly, 0 for 2 on the day. Pika is the courtesy runner for Madison Roberts. Second and third, and nobody out. First pitch to Holly. That's a ball, 1-0 the count. A 4-hit performance there by Chloe Perkins. Got her first career victory. Two and 0 to count. Two-0 pitch is a base hit. Palumbo will score. Stopping in third is Pika. And it's 11-0. 12 hits already for Steven, for Central Methodist. Clint Polson out there just to have a little talk. So Holly on the day has 14 RBIs. 14 RBIs this year. I know it. So it looks like Kayla Richardson's the new hitter. 2 for 8 on the year with no homers, 1 RBI. Looks like so many changes out there. Richardson's from Greenwood, Arkansas. Looks like Kate Dennis is the new pitcher there. $11 runs, 12 hits, no errors for Central Methodist, no run, and 2 hits and no error, and 6 errors by Stevens. Actually, 5 errors there. And looks like number 22, Chloe Robinson, is the courtesy runner.
Pitching for the Stars, number 10, Katie Dennis. Now batting for CMU, number 3, Kayla Richardson.
First pitch. There's a strike, 1-1 now. Looks like Lauren Hill is on deck. There's that one. Lauren Hill on deck. 1-1 pitch. 2-1 now. Three and one now. 3-1 pitch. So there's a strike, 3-2. Three-two pitch. Ball four now. So a new player, looks like 72 is the batter.
Now batting for CMU, number 12, Maddie Hollow.
1-0 to count. Two and 0 to count. Swing and a miss, strike one. 2-1 to count. Fouls that one off, 2-2. First and third, infield in. Fouls that one off. Three and two to count. 2-2 to count. Nobody out. Now it's 3-2. Three-two. Fouls that one off. Three-two pitch. Fouls that one off. Three-two. Strike three call, 1 out now. So now Kendall Miller comes to bat. Had a great visit with her family right between games of doubleheader. Hey, Rachel, who was that last batter for us? I know it's supposed to be in Lauren Hill's spot, but
Let me ask.
because it's not Maddie, because Maddie hits left-handed.
She was Brooklyn Hawk.
Miller at the bat. One and 0 to count there. Bases loaded for the Eagles. 11-0 Central Methodist. From 42,400 on hand, millions are watching on television across the world. 2 and 0 to count. Looks like Michaela Albert's on deck. 3 and 0 now on Kendall Miller. Three-zero pitch. There's a strike. 3 and 1 now. Three one. Ball four. So Michaela Albert batting for the first time. She went 0 for 1 in the first game today. 1 for 8. Still 1 out. That kind of gets away. Looks like that's Robinson will score on the pass ball. And everyone moves a base there. So it's 13 to nothing now. Yep. 2-0 pitch. There's a strike. 2 and 1 now. Very good. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 2 and 1 now. 2 balls and a strike. There's a strike. 2 and 2. 2 and 2 to count. Thirteen runs on 12 hits. That's 3 and 2 now on Michaela Albert. From Tomball, Texas. Looks like Chelsea Gleber's on deck. Chops that one foul. Still 3-2. Three and two to count. Base hit up the middle. One run will score, and it's 14-0. So it's a single. RBI takes second on the throw, and that's the 13th hit of the game. So now here's Chelsea Gleber from Battle High School. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Oh, and 1 to count. Ball 1-1 now. Looking forward to the Saturday one with the baseball one. Taking on Baker. Pre-game show 12:45 on Saturday. First pitch at 1. Second game at 3:30. Games 3 and 4 next Sunday. Pre-game show 12:45, 1 o'clock, and then 3:30. There's a strike. 1-2 now. For Michaela Albert, that's her first RBI of the year. Two and two. Five hits this inning. 5 big runs. It's a ground ball. Knocks it down, but and it's another run that will score. Make it 14-0. Here's Isabella Proctor. Proctor's 3 for 15, no homers, 2 RBIs. Actually, she batted one time. She hit until double play. One and one that counts. One pitch. It's a little ground ball. Her only play is the first, and they got her, so 2 outs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like number 21 is the batter. Who?
I didn't hear.
15-0. 3 in the first, 6 in the second, 6 in the third. And that will do it. So 6 runs on just 5 hits. Two left on base and an error. Head to the fourth. 15-0 Central Methodist. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sounds like a plan to me. 15 runs, 14 hits, no errors for Central Methodist, no runs, 2 hits and 6 errors for Stevens. Looks like we can end the homestand at 4-0. And there is a ball there on Elise Kendrick, who flew out to center field her first time up. Briley Ash is the 2-0 to count. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0 to count. Three-0 pitch. There's a strike. 3-1. Oh, Briley. 3-1 to count. It's a fly ball hit well to left field, and it's up against the wall. Kendrick is rounding first. She'll stop at second with a leadoff double. Ivy Smart. She flew out to center field her first time up. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now on Ivy Smart.
You think she's smart?
I think so. Why not? 0-1. Little looper. And there's the second baseman making the catch for out number 1. That's Kendall Miller out at second. Briley Ash at first. Kara Krieger. First pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 now. Kendricks at second with the double. Ball 1-1 now. One and 1 in the count. 15 runs, 14 hits, no errors. No runs, 3 hits, and 6 errors for Stevens. 2-1 in the count. There's a strike on the outside corner. Good job of framing it. But I think it's Chloe Robinson. New catcher in the game. 2-2 pitch. Hi, Papa. I think Kendall Miller's calling for it again. There's 2 outs there. And there's Kate Dennis. Rounded, popped out to Daly Garland her first time up.
Number 10, Katie Dennis.
Hits the ground ball, knocks it down by Proctor. That'll probably be a base hit all the way. That was a wicked shot, and a base hit scores Kendrick to make it 15-1 now. There's Kendall Vincent. Pop rounded out to Daly Garland her first time up. 15-1 now. Loops a liner. There's a base hit. That's the 5th hit of the game now for Stevens. And there's Jackie Guerrero, who flew out to left field her first time up. Round ball, Miller throws over to Ash for the 3rd out. So 1 run on 2 hits. Actually, 1 run on 3 hits and an error. We are halfway home. 15-1 Central Methodist. Let's peek. Here's Sammy Pika. Had 3 walks in the first game of our doubleheader. That's 4 RBIs. 3 of them came in that second game of that doubleheader against Columbia College. That really just broke the game open in that 10-3 victory on that Friday. There's a strike, 0-1 now. I think that's Chloe Robinson on deck. One and one the count. One pitch. 2-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike on Sammy Pika. Two-one pitch. Chopper to third. Third baseman has it. And throw to first for out number 1. There's Chloe Robinson. The first game went 1-for-1 with 2 RBIs on the single. Ball 1 there. Looks like we'll hopefully talk with Pat Reardon after the doubleheader. strike. 1-1. That's Kayla Richardson on deck. Outside, 2-1 now. Two balls and one strike. Two-one pitch. Chops that one foul. 2-2. Two and two the count on Chloe Richardson. Fouls that one off. Still 2-2. Long road trip. Of course, Friday they'll be in Gulf Shores taking on Point. Then they're also scheduled to play Saturday at Gulf Shores to be determined. Sunday they'll play LSU Alexandria. Both the Friday and the Sunday one starts at 9 a.m. Then on the 12th they'll head to the Walnut Ridge, Arkansas, take on Williams Baptist. Doubleheader starts at 12 noon. Then on St. Patrick's Day, they'll be in St. Louis taking on Missouri Baptist. Doubleheader starts at 2. Next one, not until March 22nd, taking on Mid-American Nazarene. 1 o'clock start time there as well. Here's Kayla Richardson. Drew Walker first time up. 'It's a ground ball. And nowhere to go. The 15th hit of the game. There's Brooklyn Mock. Struck out her first time up.
Now batting number 12, batting Holly.
15 hits now for Central Methodist. That's a ball there. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now. One pitch. There's a strike. 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Chopper. That's a foul ball. One, two. It's the ground ball. They'll go second for 1, and that's all they get.
Previous batter, my apologies, Brooklyn Mock.
So here's Kendall Miller. Drew Walker first time up. It's a ground ball. The first, she'll take it herself. So no runs on just 1 hit. No errors and just 2 left on. We head to the top, to the 5th inning. It is 15-1 Central Methodist. Down there. Yeah. Like out in the field area. Yeah. Just easier that way.
Very true.
Yeah. "15 runs, 15 hits, and 1 error for Central Methodist. 1 run, 4 hits, and 6 errors for Stevens."
Leading off for Stevens in the top of the fifth. First baseman number 6, Landry Bales.
Landry Bales flew out to right field her first time up. Cassidy Brent looking sharp. Fouls it off, strike 1. On 1 to count. The 0-1. Strike, 0-2 now. 3 more outs. Win number 9. And finish the homestand 4-0. Fouls that one off. Just to increase the tension. And Cox Softball Complex shivering with its concrete foundations. Oh, 2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 3 call, so 1 out now.
Now batting number 1,
Celeste Hathan double, but then was thrown out trying to score in that 3rd inning. The pitch. There's a strike. Of course, Thursday night hockey, NHL game. Buffalo taking on Tampa Bay, 6 o'clock, and then 8:30, San Jose in Colorado. 1-1 to count in Saturday on ABC. Doubleheader, Seattle and Philadelphia at 11:30. Then Boston and Tampa Bay at 2 o'clock. One pitch. Hits the ground ball right to Cassidy Brent. Throws over to Briley Ash for out number 2. So 1 more out to go now. And it's up to Emma Angel.
Now batting number 12, Emma Angel.
First pitch. Ball 1. 1-0 to count. The 1-0. Ground ball. There's a base hit. That's the 5th hit of the game there. Angel has 2 hits already. And here's Elise Kendrick. 1 for 2 with a double.
Now batting number 19, Elise Kendrick.
Little pop-up. This should do it. And there's the winner, folks.
Eagles take this one, 15-1.
And Central Methodist wins that one there with a big victory there. We are
Eagle Athletics, safe travels home, everyone.
so 1 run on 6 hits, 6 errors for Steven. Central Methodist 15 runs, 15 hits, and an error as well. They also won the first game 18-1, 18 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. 1 run, 4 hits, and 6 errors for Stevens College. For Central Methodist, they are 9-3 on the year. And Stevens is 0-6. Central Methodist, they begin that big 7-game road trip that was played. At least 3 down at Gold Shores. They're starting on Friday against Point there at 9 a.m. And then the next home, of course, the next time we'll see is Saturday. That'll be the baseball doubleheader. Games 1 and 2 taking on Baker. Pregame show 12:45. First pitch at 1 o'clock there as well. Games 2 on Sunday, 12:45 pregame, 1 o'clock first pitch there as well. So in a few moments, we're going to talk with Pat Reardon about today's victory. This is Quentin Norris saying so long. That's 6,692 of them. We'll see you in a bit then. Bye.